Fellas, you ever flex so hard that you financially ruin yourself in front of a woman? No? Just me? All right. Well, let me tell you how I turned a $700 bar tab into one of the most humiliating life lessons of my existence. This is the story of how I learned that life ain't about proving yourself. It's about improving yourself. And if you don't learn this lesson now, you're going to end up just like me, walking home at 2 a.m. with an empty wallet and even emptier self-respect. Oh, I was 25 the first time I learned that proving yourself is a waste of time. And like all great life lessons, I learned it the hard way by being an absolute dumbass.
You are made of stupid.
I was trying to impress a woman. Oh, not just any woman. The kind of woman that makes you believe in love at first sight, second chances, and spending money you don't have. Her name was Jasmine. Smooth, peanut butter, beige skin. The type of curves that make a grown man reconsider his entire belief system, change religion, and change zip codes. And a smile so dangerous, it should have came with a warning label. Oh, I used to go to happy hour. You know why? Because the drinks was half off and I could meet some chick at the bar that was maybe lonely, had a great job, but I could reel her in. So I was flexing like I had my life together. I knew exactly how to get this girl. I was going to prove that I was that guy. Confident, successful, unbothered. Spoiler alert. Oh, I was broke as hell. The thing about men, we'll die before we admit we can't afford something, especially in front of a fine woman. It's just a biological defect, like dogs that chase cars. She ordered drinks, and being the gentleman that I was, and the liar I was also, I said, well, get whatever you want, because happy hours, half all drinks. That was my mistake. I thought she was going to order the half drinks, but instead, this chick went to the shop shelf. She ordered liquor like it was an unlimited government grant. I saw the bartender pour a shot so expensive my credit score dropped in real time, but I kept my cool. I smiled, I nodded, acted like a man who didn't just financially ruin himself for a chance of some ass. Oh, then it got worse. Oh, real bad. Jasmine didn't just sip her drink. Oh, she savored it. Like she could taste my financial suffering in every drop. She ordered another, and then a cocktail. Then she ordered a shot for me, even though I was damn sure not trying to drink nothing but tap water, maybe with a little lemon on it. And just when I thought I had survived the worst of it, she leaned in, ran her perfectly manicured fingers down my arm and said, let's get a bottle. A bottle? I swear I blacked out for a second. Now, not from the alcohol. Remember, I wasn't drinking. I just witnessed my bank account commit suicide in real time. But I was in too deep. I had to keep up the lie. So I laughed. Whatever. You know what? Let's get that bottle. Why not? I was in good spirits, Maybe I might get an extension on my credit card. The bartender slid that bill across the counter like it's the final boss in my financial horror store. Now I braced myself. I took a deep breath and I glanced down. $700 without the tip? I swear I felt my ancestors slap me across the back of the head. But I had to keep up the act. So I slid my card across the counter with fake confidence and real regret. The bartender ran it, and for a brief, beautiful second, I thought maybe, just maybe, the universe had my back. Declined. Now in these moments, a man has exactly 3 seconds to figure out how to recover from dignity. I had 0 seconds. Jasmine, that fine, beautiful woman, looked at me. She tilted her head. She looked at me like I was a science experiment gone wrong. Now the bartender, he raised an eyebrow and he looked at me like, bruh, if I don't get my money and I don't get my tip, you gonna find your way to a 6-foot grave. My soul had already packed its bags. It left my body a long time ago. Now I had to save face. So I was like, oh, damn. I sounded confused. This must be fraud protection. Let me call my bank and see what's going on. The Jasmine, being the fine, polite woman that she was, she looked at me like, yeah, bruh, this night over. She turned to the bartender without hesitation. She pulled out her own credit card. I think it was the Amex Platinum. One I had never seen because I couldn't afford it anyway. It's a damn shame. The woman paid for the drinks I was trying to flex with. It was at that moment I realized life ain't about proving yourself. It's about improving yourself. See, I had spent all my energy trying to look like a man who had his life together instead of trying to actually be one. And the worst part, Jasmine never even asked me to do all that. She wasn't impressed by the show. If anything, she was probably disappointed by it. I'm glad I lived close because that night I walked home because I couldn't afford an Uber. I reevaluated every dumb decision I made. And from that moment on, I stopped faking life. I wanted to start building it. Now, when I take a woman out now, I tell her straight up, we eating in my tax bracket, ma. You want top shelf, you better bring top shelf money. And guess what? The right ones respect that. See, lesson learned. As I walked home that night, pockets empty, pride shattered, and stomach growling because I damn sure couldn't afford the food after that financial assassination. I had one of those movie moments, one of those realizations. Oh, I wasn't no big stepper. I was just a big liar. And for what? To impress a woman who probably saw through my bullshit the moment I said, get whatever you want. See, the universe doesn't let frauds win. You can dress it up your life, slap a fake logo on and try to sell it like a limited edition flex, but in reality, they always come for payment, and it doesn't accept checks. So now that I've given you my tragic comedy of broke boy behavior, let's talk about how I actually leveled up. Because trust me, I learned the hard way. Proving yourself is a full-time job with no benefits, no PTO, and guaranteed burnout. Now, if you want to know how I went from trying to prove myself to improve myself, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and click here for part 2. I go into serious detail. Stay tuned.